So our story begins on a bright and sunny day. G.I. Joe's special agent, undercover Chuckles, has tracked the Crimson Guard commanders Tomax and Zaymont to the Coconut Palm Resort, which is believed to be a Cobra hideout. Recent intel received by Chuckles suggests that Tomax and Zaymont are in possession of a top-secret briefcase with a top-secret file revealing Cobra's newest plan to take over the world. As Chuckles closes in on the Crimson Guard commanders, he notices the Cobra doorknobs suggest it's a Cobra hideout, and that sweet 1957 Chevy sitting out front. Chuckles makes his way to the third floor of the Coconut Palm Resort. Finding the hidden safe in the hallway behind a painting, he finds that elusive briefcase. Suddenly, gunfire breaks out in the hallway from behind him. Chuckles ducks and leaps into action, using the briefcase to block the gunfire from the Crimson Bats. As he leaps over the banister down to the second level, he takes out a Crimson Bat, kicking the head completely off. What a piece of junk. And pulling off a superhero landing. Quickly dispatching another bat, he takes off on a run, using the briefcase to block another bat. Pushing him out of the way, he leaps through the glass window, dropping down to the street level, landing in a convertible, and getting away with the briefcase in hand. Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we'll be taking a look at the G.I. Joe classified exclusive, Chuckles. This is a package that comes in a very cool design. You see here on the monitor, Chuckles giving the peace sign that he has the secret file in hand, and a very pissed off Crimson Guard commanders Tomax and Zaymont with the Baroness. Here at the bottom, we are on 20.7 megahertz. The speaker, some knobs, some choking hazard warnings, and an AIDS recommendation here at the bottom. A very cool packaging to keep in your collection, opening it or not. It's a great art piece. Here on the back of the packaging, we have some kind of explosive device, and we have the EE, which is the extensive enter process. Very cool. Would have been a perfect back if we didn't have all this legal information here at the bottom that no one cares about. Here on the side of the box, the wires wrap around from the back to the side into some ports. We have serial ports, parallel ports. We have some switches. The red wires. We have USB. Pretty cool. Those wires are actually very nice. You can actually touch them, and they're like a whole, like they're kind of raised. So that's a really nice touch for the packaging. Here on the other side, this is number 75 in the line. Some frequency modulation there at the top. We have a dial, another dial, no way, another dial. Some LEDs, and a QR code. Works pretty cool. There's the top of the box. Bottom of the box. Now this box does open with like a window flap, revealing the story that we made up in our beginning intro. Looks pretty good. Love that. And then we have artwork of the figure. There's Chuckles' alternate head where he's all beat up. His file. We can see the rescue helicopter in the back. There's the city, the palm trees, the ocean, the briefcase. Two briefcases. One with gold and a monitor with the Baroness and Zaymont and Tomax all pissed off. Standing in the sand. That's a really nice art piece there. Okay, here's Chuckles inside his casket. Instead of the black and white, we have the blue and pinkish flower design, which is very unique to Chuckles. That's a pretty cool idea. Alright, here's Chuckles. Looking pretty cool. Very excited to finally have him in my possession for my collection. He looks just like Chuckles from the cartoon, what we all expected. Alright, let's take a look at that head sculpt, and here it is. Pretty much a blank expression on his face. He has his blonde hair nicely sculpted. It's a nice side profile. Looks pretty good. It's the back of it. Onto the side. Pretty cool. Here we have his traditional gun harness here. So you can put his pistol in. Then we have his blue Hawaiian shirt with the pink flowers and some green leaves. Very iconic for Chuckles. And just under that shirt, he has a white, like maybe like a tank top there. He is a very muscular for Chuckles. Very cool. Here's the back. Here's the side of it. Now the back. This is removable, just so you know. Here's a light brown belt. Some type of communication device here, I believe. Pretty nice sculpting there. We have a pouch. There's some kind of connector here to hold something. A hole in this belt. Another pouch. It's pretty good. On this arm, he does sport a watch. This watch moves by itself, so it looks like it's removable if you want to take it off. It moves around, so if you remove the hand, you probably take off that watch. Then he has his green army pants. Pretty cool. I can see nice textures in it. There's the pouch. Nice sculpting. It's like a knife sleeve on this thigh pad here. Fortunately, we do have the pin knees. I wish it was pinless, especially for an exclusive. Then we have his black boots. Very cool. And tread on the bottom. Yeah, so it's definitely a nice looking Chuckles figure for the very first attempt for a JoJo classified line. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the articulation of Chuckles. For his head, if you rotate 360 all the way around, we have this side to side. You can look down, up for the chopper. And he has that back and forth. At the top of his neck, there's articulation at the base of the neck. It has a rotation and side to side, but it's really hard to get in and hold that unless you remove the head. His arms on a ball joint. They rotate 360. Go out like this. One thing I wanted to see here, I don't think they have any kind of paint. If these are painted on, if it's going to rub off, maybe. And there's enough clearance there so we don't lose any paint on the flowers when we play with our Chuckles action figure. He has a bicep swivel here. You see the shirt kind of gets a little unnatural when you move the bicep. So that's just, you know, the aesthetic issue that you have. Double jointed elbows, looks fantastic. So this hand here has the up and down like this. Man, that's very nicely toleranced. 360 all the way around. This one has his watch on. So, oh, this is the in and out, so that's good. We have one of each. So that's perfect. For the chest, we have pretty much that kind of cut there. You can bend over. It's a ratcheting type joint back. And then we have the side-to-side motion. There's a swivel there. I'm not going to do it. It's always very tight, and I don't want to break my figure. For his legs, they do drop down. They still have the drop down hips. And I almost forgot something, so we're going to go back 1 second here. We do have the butterfly joints for Chuckles. You can see right there. Pretty cool. Alright, so can he sit? Can he sit in our new vamp that's coming out? Oh yeah, look at that. Nice closed legs. He'll sit with no problem. And then we have a pretty good split for the most parts. This way. Cool. Then you have to pop his hips back up. Technically his legs, but double jointed knees. Seems pretty fluent on my figure, so that's good. Very nice. We have the thigh rotation here, 360. We have a boot cut 360. His boots do pivot down pretty far up and then around the ankle if you so desire that for that side to side or that rocker motion that you can get some pretty dynamic poses out of. So I'm going to go ahead and clean Chuckles up and we're going to move on. Take a look at all that stuff that he's supposed to be coming with and see how well he looks. So the weapons box that we're used to seeing is technically a briefcase. We have the Crimson Strike Team Extensive Enterprises right on the packaging. Here's the top of it. Okay, here is the other side. It was interesting. This kind of matches a Cobra Crimson Strike team packaging that we're going to be taking a look at in our very next video. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on that. You see the bullet holes, some of the wear from him whacking the bats. There's the bottom of the briefcase, side of the briefcase, and the other side of the briefcase. So we're going to open this up very carefully because you're probably going to want to retain this packaging since it's like a special edition exclusive. It's not just a mainline. Oh, this is very interesting. We do have the tissue paper that has the same markings. And then we get the same stuff here that's on the packaging. So why put it on the packaging if you just put it in the box anyway? So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to maintain it as much as I can. I need to get my accessories out. I don't want to damage my packaging, so I'm going to very, as close as I can, cut a piece off like that and try to keep most of it intact just to get my accessories out. So first up we have Chuckles' alternate head sculpt. You can see that it's like he's been beat up either by the bat or interrogated by Tomax and Zaymont at some point and probably escaped, missing a tooth, black eyes, some bruises. But, you know, his hair still looks good. At least his hair's not messed up. They kind of messed up on that. They should have made it a little scruffier look on the hair. It's like he's been through hell and back. So, but he can maintain his hairstyle. You do get an extra set of hands. These are like brass knuckle punching hands. It's gold brass knuckles. It's just pretty cool. Okay, he gets this pink lei. Looks pretty awesome. Nicely detailed. Okay, it comes with this black version of Soundwave. Uh-oh. Don't worry, I retrieved Soundwave. Man, does that look like Soundwave. Or is this just like a little radio? But it looks like Soundwave. It's black with silver. This is probably what that hole on the back is for. Right here, maybe. Yes, and it went on very well. How about that? He also comes with a knife, black handle, silver blade. Looks pretty cool. And let's see how well he can hold his knife. He has a trigger hand here, so those are pretty decently. That's good. And then, of course, which is great, we have a place to keep his accessories on his person. So that's what we love. Very cool. Yeah, it fits. Seems like it stays in there pretty good. It's not bad, right? So far, so good. Next up, he does come with a pistol. It's just a black pistol. It's pretty cool. His hand tolerances seem to be very nice. They're soft enough to move the fingers around to get the gun in very easily, as you can see. It looks like the barrel is drilled, so you can have some blast effects from some of the other characters. He holds it relatively nicely. And there's a place for him to keep it. Just right here. And it fits nice and snugly inside his holster. Looks good. And that's the Chuckles that we used to seeing from the G.I. Joe movie when he was introduced. Okay, so continuing on, Chuckles has a pair of binoculars. It's black. Nicely sculpted. Not seeing where maybe, well maybe, what's this? Pig. Is this where, yes, maybe that's what that little clip is for, right here. Yep, you can put his binoculars on his utility belt, which is his belt is quickly becoming a utility belt. Pretty nice. That's awesome. That one seems to be, it's on there, but I'd watch that one if I was you. Chuckles comes with a set of handcuffs. So you're going to have to remove the hands to put these on any of your G.I. Joe Classified figures because they're not cut anywhere, and be very careful because it's a pretty nice set of cuffs, but they're not very flexible, so be very careful. But he does come with a set of broken handcuffs. If you want to put these on his wrist or someone else's wrist like they escaped custody, you're good to go. Next up, we have this box. And what's in this box? Don't know. Let's find out. Oh, got headphones. Dump them out. So there's two pieces in here. A set of headphones for his Soundwave looking radio. The orange, that's cool. Orange earmuffs there. Then we have some sunglasses with the pink lenses. Very nice. Then we have his brown briefcase. Scratch right there. Top of it. We don't have like the plastic piece, no hinge or anything, which is unfortunate. I hate this. For where we are in G.I. Joes, we should have hinges on our cases, sniper cases, briefcases, etc. Side here, just the interior. Put that down, and last but not least, we have the top secret file, which is quite detailed. The paper sticking through, and the picture of the red bat head right there on the picture. Paperclip looks pretty awesome. It's the back of it. And you can place that in here along with, the handcuffs if you want, like so. Your broken handcuffs, put those in there so they don't get lost. Now let's take a look and see if you can actually wear these earmuffs or headset. Let's see here. Yeah, they fit. I mean, getting them to stay isn't too bad. It's pretty good. A little warped, but not bad. Not perfect either, but maybe some try this way. Maybe it's the way the courage is on the, no, a little warped. I mean, it's a softer plastic, so I suspect we can put those in his briefcase too. I suspect the glasses are going to be the same kind of problem. I don't know, because you see how his hair's cut there? That could be where it has it right there too. Maybe these are right along that hairline. No. I would prefer just to have an alternate head sculpt with the glasses molded on than trying to mess with these glasses with the Baroness, Buzzer, now Chuckles. Yeah. Those are not the greatest, and something fell off his belt. I'm betting it's the binoculars. It was. So yeah, those ain't gonna fit very well. The leg kind of gets, it goes over his head. There you go, kind of like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, so there's Chuckles. They can hold the briefcase. Looks pretty good. Most of the accessories fit in his briefcase. I mean, you have the alternate hands, the head, the leg, everything else you can stick in a briefcase. He holds the briefcase for the most part, but that trigger finger kind of gets in the way. But there he is. Yeah, he looks awesome. Very excited to have the character. It's fantastic. Do recommend it to add him to your G.I. Joe Classified collection. Hope you guys like this review. If you do, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you in our next review.